Like Sniሰርgադאטה says, for example, that I have no use for my beingness, no? Which I have this feeling what he means, no? It's like there's just no desire there.
He's saying, before this I exist feeling, I am.
And this is very hard to get.
Well, this is ungraspable to the mind in the mode of existence and personhood.
Somehow recently it feels very it feels very clear who I am somehow. So there's what Anya was saying. I don't like before this meeting, for example. Doesn't seem to be like this reference of someone who wants to, find out something or get something from you or something like this, But there's still this kind of just desire for this clarity of what happens beyond this body somehow, and it's like what you are saying right now.
If you want to know what is happening beyond this body, you must leave the body for a moment. You don't have to die, but you must be able to leave, because the body is a phenomenon. It is watched. Something knows body. You can leave the body.
So this feels clear.
Yeah. But then, okay, we'll do. Don't talk about the body for a moment. Let it be there, because the body is not saying, look, I'm here. Leave it aside for a moment. And it's the same as I started, leave everything for a moment. We can do it now. It's not Plato. You can leave everything for a moment. Everything on this side of your eyes, leave. All the things that the senses go to, leave it. And then behind the eyes, in the realm of thought and feeling, emotion, memory, identity, can you also leave it for a moment? I don't say kill, no need to kill, but mean detach. Detach from everything. Do we need training for this? If somebody throw you a warm potato, you might take it, look for some salt and pepper. If they throw you hot potato, you drop.
But Guruji, because I really want to check with you, because if there's something that inside holds on to the body or something like this, I just need your help to see this, because I have the feeling that I've listened to this instruction and I have the feeling that something inside lets go. But still, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of expectation that like the body is still here. I've heard this said, where people say, okay, but the body is the dream of God, so the body will still be here somehow. But
what recognized the body? The body?
No,
what
this is clear.
No, then show me. What recognized, but the body still be here or not? But something will know, now the body is not here.
Yes.
Some people have experience, near-death experience, the body is not here.
Clearly, yes.
I also experienced body not here in that way, but then come again, feeling of the body is there. It's okay. A deeper awareness happened. Then it says, okay, now the body's here again. What you gonna do? Say, no, it's okay. The body can be here also. So you ask, what is the experience after the body is not here?
Yeah, I guess, like, for example, one thing that really touched me, is like Sniሰርgադאטה says, for example, that I have no use for my beingness, which I have this feeling what he means, it's like there's just no desire there. There's nothing to want to manifest, nothing to want to take a body. And
let's stay with this for a minute. It's a very strong thing, Because some people, we cannot give up even phenomenal things. If somebody hits your car, because the level of attachment is there.
Yes.
Or your home, or, even your relationship with people, we feel like we possess them, Some desires there. We understand that. in phenomenal things in the world. We want our family to be well. You want your this and that. We have care for many things. Here, Maharaj, a man, a human being, his human body, is saying, I don't want anything, not only from the world, but even my own beingness. And nobody you hear speak like that. Not only from the world, only from the world, even from my beingness, even from the sense of presence. What is the sense of presence? The sense of presence gave you the world. The consciousness, the dynamic, instrumental consciousness that creates through the mind the world, the diversity, gives you religion, gives you love, expression of love, of duality and non-duality. It gives you through that, through the natural presence. Everyone has it. The sense of being alive, of being, of existing. The sense of existing. This little man in Mumbai smoking bidi, I don't care even for this. It's worth a human being, worth for a moment to give a little attention to what this man is saying. Even this I don't want. I'm not interested in heaven or hell. To hell with hell. To hell with heaven. He's saying like this, almost not like I.
This like it's for one side sounds outrageous, and on the other side sounds complete.
Put the
joy.
microphone there.
Complete.
So one
complete
side
joy.
it sounds outrageous. Yes, I went and saw that. How dare you? How dare you speak like that? My whole world I need. I need my family. I need my house. I need my job, my career, my skill. All these things are precious to me. He's saying, this me is not precious at all to me. Not just what the me have. The sense of me is nothing at all I don't want, don't care about it. Actually, he doesn't say I don't want. He doesn't say I don't want.
He says he doesn't need it somehow.
Yes. Yeah. This is very rare.
But somehow it feels like what he's saying is that he doesn't even need consciousness somehow.
Yes.
And this is very hard to get.
Yes. Because consciousness is the creative power of the universe. Through consciousness you can see a world, the senses can function, and above all things you have the sense I exist. The feeling I exist is conscious. The name of consciousness, I exist. He's saying before this I exist feeling, I am. Before the I exist knowledge, I truly am. Before the feeling I am. What? Well, this is ungraspable to the mind in the mode of existence and personhood. You understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. So what attracted you to this statement? Of all the things you have heard, what attracted you to this statement?
Because something inside...
you just daring?
Something inside feels the truth, total truth of it. But...
You feel the truth in a conceptual way or in an abstract way? In what way you feel the truth of it?
I cannot say... It's just... It feels total freedom. Like total freedom. Beyond all this.
It feels total freedom or it is total freedom?
It is total freedom. But you see, this is the...
Why but? So,
because this is how I started. So this is where the doubt comes, is even though something becomes clear, okay, that is before everything, before I am even.
Yes.
But still it comes like what will be if I leave the body now and your words will not be here with me?
My words are preparing you for that. So that you can leave even those you can leave.
So this
you can't comprehend.
I don't know.
Of course you don't know. There is something beyond you know. There's something beyond what you know. One day what you know is going to be like trash. isn't it? We had times before of things when you were pleased at what you know, and it was gone. We still are here. So we put a lot of emphasis on what I know. How can I be sure? You, how you can be sure even of you? This is why I ask you, the statement appealed to you something. It took everything away, everything away. And you said also, it has the ring of truth. I don't know. It's not a truth with words. It's not a truth with concepts. But it echoes somewhere. I don't know who. And then you say, but. I say, what is the but? Because you're the world. God will take you out of the world for a moment and clean you up and put you back in the world. Say, I made this world. It's beautiful. It's illusory. I can make billions of worlds. I made your farm also. So in our experience, experience it with the eyes of God, not just with the eyes of ego. You may still say after a while, thank you, Lord, thank you. I don't really want any more of it, particularly. I don't hate it, but there's something in perceiving it that is much more powerful than the perceiving of that. The very perceiving of the world and everything, you see, has hinted at something that is not phenomenally perceivable. And I cannot speak. This morning I stopped in the village, have coffee at Bonanza. God takes me to Bonanza all the time. And I sit down there. What did I say to this somebody there? He took you. You took this body and the identity, the belief, I am this body. You've been running away from God. Not everybody, but running for a while because we want to keep the senses. We want to fulfill our projections. We want to experience our dreams. We want to experience fulfillment in phenomenal world. We want to preserve our sense of identity, who we believe we are. And yet who we believe we are is absolutely not true. As I said, there's one earth, but there are billions of worlds. Because a world is a subjective, psychological mindset. It's not real. It's only the way you're seeing it. And it's even another time, it will change for you. Even for you, nobody else. It is not consistent. Nothing is consistent there. That doesn't mean it's useless. It is a school for us when we are sleeping. Are my words too strong for you at the moment? No. Okay.
It does seem like this statement of Maharaj that somehow that even this I am, this thing that wakes up in the morning, all of it is just appears.
Yes.
It with everything in it.
Yes. Can you verify?
There's some level with which it feels totally clear.
Yeah.
And some level in which I don't know, there's some doubt or something.
Yeah, when the I comes up, the doubt comes. When the I takes the form of a personal self, the doubts will come. You don't know what your next experience will be or what your next thought will be. They come,
yes,
and somehow they come in front of something that was before them,
yes,
that experience their suggestion that says yes or no to them.
And it feels like even like waking up in the morning is also like that,
yes.
just appears spontaneously.
Yes,
like consciousness just shows up, yes, and then just disappears also spontaneously.
Yes. What weakness is this disappearance of consciousness?
I cannot say.
No, you don't have to go to thought for that. Some years ago, I was listening to a story of one of the Beatles, and if you guys are probably too young for Beatles, but famous group. No? One of the member, George Harrison, after the time of their major fame time, and they're now growing older and this type of stuff. So George Harrison, he was speaking about an experience he had. He was at home with his wife. They were in bed. And his wife woke him up and said, George, I think there's somebody's in the house. They lived alone or something. I don't know if they had children. But, of course, husband has to get up, go look. So he went out looking, And no, first of all, no, actually the wife got up. I think he was gonna, so she went to take looking, and she shouted, like this. They woke him up properly. He went out, and he saw that there was somebody fighting with the wife, in the hallway, of course. So he rushed in. The man was trying to hit her. He rushed in, trying to fight this man, and he said this man was hit like this, like that. And after a while, he said that he realized that this guy was not punching him; he was stabbing him. He was, but in the fury, in the moment, he didn't feel it. He says at one point, I saw that all this blood. The man took off, all this blood. Then he started losing all his blood. Then he said that I was feeling like also I was losing consciousness. What witnessing? The losing of consciousness. That's what caught me about this article.
Yes.
I see that consciousness is fading. What is consciousness fading? You see, you cannot know that, you're not going to go to university to find out.
I don't have the feeling I go to thought when you ask this question.
Okay.
It was for some time there was more like this feeling to go to some kind of form, to look for a form, and now I feel like that's not there anymore. So there's no looking for some form.
So what remained then? Don't think about it.
Just awareness, just the knowing of this.
Yeah. That awareness, we're having conversation in the presence of that awareness. How old is awareness? What religion is awareness?
It's just nothing to say about it. It's just...
So, within that awareness, a world blossoms, including countless 7.5 billion beings they see on the planet at the moment.
Can I clarify something?
I'm coming one moment. So, all this is appearing in the awareness, including the sense of yourself as a living person with a relationship, sort of job and all this thing, is appearing in the awareness. Do we need to get rid of these characters and characteristics? Only if there's so much identity in them that they make you unaware of your awareness. That's a very big cost, that you become unaware of your awareness. The awareness you have is only awareness of things, yes. And not just self-awareness.
Yeah, and this I see, it seems like this is the work to be done, and this is the work also for the exercise, to just continue to detach from all these shapes.
Only the rare human beings who are prepared at this time by the divine consciousness that you are quite likely and ready to absorb this kind of message now. Not for everybody. This is not what we're talking about. We just look, somebody wait outside and say, you go inside, I wait outside, and we're just studying the birds and looking at whatever out there. And what you're talking about in here have no relevance for them right now. Can you understand? Not everybody is going to be interested in this subject. Paramatman make it like that everyone is on an evolutionary path, but everyone is coming back to this at some point. This life, another life, 10 life, 100,000 lives, doesn't matter. Everyone is coming on the in-breath of God. On the out-breath, a universe is born. On the in-breath, they come back. Maybe like that's a cycle of thousands of years in one of the breath of God. But some are drawn to this. How did you earn this merit? You say, but I didn't do anything at all. But somehow it was written already that your destiny will unfold at a certain point where you come to curiosity and interest in this subject. And you have to have some interest in it. not in a kind of not in a kind of intellectual way. It has to be more than intellectual, more than philosophical, more than conceptual. Something is holding your attention and pulling you towards something, and trust that thing to take care of it also. Don't separate your, it's me, I don't know what I'm going to do, I have to, no, some things you have to say, thank you, that this calling is coming from you. Thank you, because the more that somehow I pay attention to this pull to sit or to think of you, the more it's like all this life that felt to be so diverse and so interesting, it just seems like it falls away, and what is remaining is just this beautiful, beautiful space of peace and joy, and like everything is just fine.
Yes.
This thing.
I have no words to thank you, Guruji, for this, and just I just ask you to continue
This
to
thank
be.
you is not words. The real thank you, you become empty. And there's a kind of harmony, but you don't know with what. There's no story about it. Yes, stories about it, but the best you can say is what? Thank you, Lord of the universe.
Please continue to be with me, Guruji.
Yes, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice.